Hello everybody, welcome to voki. Voki is a creative and easy-to-use tool. It enables users to express themselves on the web in their own voice using a talking character. You can customize your voki to any character you wish. First, you will have to complete a registration to get a new account. Remember that this is a free account and you will have the option to upgrade your account for a voki classroom, and it's sort of like different accounts for students. You do have to pay for that option, but that is something that you can decide later on. I'm going to the login area so that we can get started on our voki. Once you log in, you will notice that you have several things to choose from. First of all, let's focus on the menu up here. I have 3 easy steps which will basically guide me through my new voki. I also have tabs in the very top that gives me more options that you can explore on things for what to do with your voki in the future. And this area right here will show you your final result of the voki that you have just created. The 3 vokis that you see in here, called Technology, Wiki, and then Voice, are 3 projects that I have previously created, but I will show you those at the end. I want to go ahead and start by creating a voki, so we will click on Create a New Voki. The first thing that we will do in this screen is customize our character. In this menu, you can select your character style. For example, you can go with VIPs, which is this menu right here. I can change it to politics by clicking here. If you click on the arrow, it will show you your other options. Like this lady. I think I'm going to leave that one. The second thing that we're going to do is customize a little bit. You can change the look and the accessories by selecting these options up here. I think I'm going to go with that style. And again, we're going to click the mouth, the style of the mouth. We can change that too. Okay. There are many things that you can choose from when thinking about your voki. You'll notice that I only see a part of the shirt that I have selected, and that's because my picture is very big on my canvas, so to speak. So I would have to make it a little smaller. I can also zoom it in or move it around if I want to. Like right now I am moving my character up or down one side or another, and like I said, I can make it smaller. It doesn't have to be taking up the whole space. I can go back and change the style of the shirt. It's a little bit more professional, or I can let's give it a casual look. If you wanted something dressy, you have more options, so always remember to explore all of your options before you make a decision. Although you could spend quite a lot of time doing this. If this character had the option available of selecting a hat or any other accessories, then this icon will be available. But since it doesn't, we can't choose that. I think I'm going to go with that one. This option either. Once I'm done, I simply click Done. My second thing is changing the color of different things that I have. For example, the mouth, the makeup, the eyes, the skin, or the hair. I'm just going to change the color of the hair a little bit. This option right here will allow you to make a bigger mouth, like that one. So you are tweaking the size of different things. A bigger nose. If you want the height of the head a little bigger, a little skinnier, or a little wider, it's up to you. Okay, let's go ahead and go with the voice option. This is probably the most interesting part of your voki because you have different choices on how you want to add voice. You can do it by the phone, which basically you just have to call the number on your screen. You have to key in the password, and you're pretty much just talking whatever it is that you want the message to convey in your voki. You can also enter it by text, so I can type in and your text will be then converted to speech. You can also use a microphone, and you have to make sure that your player settings are properly set so that your microphone and your camera will work at the same time. But we're not going to do that part right now. And you can also upload a already created speech or music file. So I think I'm going to go ahead and go with the text option. So we're going to keep it very simple. I'm going to say hello. Remember that this is text to speech. So you do have to be very careful with the type of punctuation that you use so that it doesn't sound like it's completely read by a computer. I can select the accent or the language that I want that to be. So it's really good for Spanish or bilingual classes because there is an option of having a Spanish accent, which goes very well. And then I can select the voice. Since I chose a girl, I think I have to choose a girl voice too to match my character. So we're going to go with Elizabeth, and you can always preview it right here. You'll notice how your voki started moving right away with the text to speech recognition. I'm going to leave it, and I'm going to change the background now. Once again, you can select a background from the library right here, like a holiday or sport or something in nature, whatever you want, or you can upload a file from your computer. I'm going to use a file from a background from here, for instance, a city background. And I'm going to click done. And that is pretty much it. Once you finish, you can preview the whole thing. And you can click on publish so that you can get the code and take your avatar anywhere. We're going to name it. I'm just going to name it hello. Okay, now it says it has been saved. And so I'm going back to see all my vokis, and I should be able to see the one I just created, which is right there. It's called hello. So how do you share or how do you get it so that you can add it to a website or a blog or any other options? You click right here where it says publish your voki. You can select the size of the player that you want to embed it, your code to be. And again, you have different options in here. If you understand how to copy and paste HTML code, you can do that. Or you can create an URL, which sometimes is pretty much the easier thing to do, and just paste it to your blog or wherever it is that you want your voki to be at. Very, very simple. Another option for sharing your voki would be to send it to a friend, and it just asks you for your name, the contact email, and the recipient, basically the person whom you want to send it to, and that's it. It'll create an URL so you don't have to even think about which one you have to send. The program will do it automatically for you if you wish to do so. Now, the really nice thing about voki is that everything you have created will be saved in here. So you can see the vokis that I have from the past. So right now, all these vokis are being used in different websites for instructions for students or other teachers, and it works really, really well in education. I appreciate your time and I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you very much.